quite unfortunate for you. Seem to be struggling a bit.
Come on!
What are you trying to do? Stay up? Uh oh, that was a mistake.
No, 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 no! It's over for me.
Do a flip. How long will it take for me to hit the road? I should have realistic engine destruction in this game, so if I do a flip like that, my car just explodes and I fucking die.
I beat it.
Game
Oh,
over.
thank God.
What?
Flew from like 60 something. I think 67.
I bet you beat it in under 100 attempts.
No, under 1,000 for sure.
Oh, I know I would.
745. That's not bad.
What?
For the IDL main list, I'll take that.
That's insane or nuts.
Alrighty, I'm going to deafen and do the thing I do, where I talk.
Alright.
Okay, cool. It's not a bad level. This is solid. Like, I mean, with most Renn gameplay, it's like, this is solid, right, at its core. I really love Firepower. I don't think this is as fun as Firepower, but this is very solid. I think maybe potentially a little underrated on IDL, because, like, wow, the one ball at, like, 60-something is stupid hard. The waves are genuinely difficult. Very skill-based, obviously. The ships are pretty much fine, for the most part. Like, they're also difficult, but, like, they're fine. They're whatever. The one cube part at, like, in the 50s-ish, before the hard ball... That's tricky. You know what I mean? There's some tricky timings in there. The late green dash orb was throwing me off a ton, because it really... Looking at it, at least for me, it did not seem like I should have to have hit it that late, but you really do. It's a brutal one. I was recording for this, right? Okay, good. I just it didn't check. I'm trying to think what else. There's some timings at the end that are actually really annoying. Like at the very end, there's the pink dash orb up, which has to be timed, so you don't go hit the side of the block, and that's okay. Then there's the blue orb in the upside down portal that you can either do as 1 click or 2 clicks. I full sent 1 click, just like spur of the moment, and it worked out. I had been doing 2. It's really awkward and kind of annoying. And then you have to like weirdly, awkwardly kind of like late time the green after it. I didn't love those. Those weren't my favorite. Those like little timings at the end. There were a few other timings at the end that were kind of like, wow, that's pretty difficult for the end of the level. The beginning was kind of annoying too. The green orb into the blue. Like the green orb that like while you're on the block you hit the green orb and then you fall up into the blue. That gesture was okay. I don't think it was done super well in this level. When it occurred it was kind of awkward because the first one you have to time the green orb really late to make it over to the blue orb enough. The second one you actually want to hit the green orb earlier so that you're higher at the end of being in range of the blue orb. So like as you're just moving rightward movement-wise out of range of the blue orb, you want to be as high as possible there. So you actually want to hit that green orb early. It was kind of awkward, felt a little weird, but it was mostly fine. Yeah, there was like one spider part we had to do 2 clicks really fast. It was kind of tricky. I don't know. This wasn't bad. This is really solid, like very skill-based, fair for the most part. You know what I mean? Like it's a solid level. Just everything in the one ball is just way too hard. That whole ball part is just too hard. Like, just nerf everything. And when I say everything, I mean literally every click in that ball part needs nerfed. And then this is, like, pretty much complaintless from me. Like, little tiny nitpicks, right? That was the big thing. I was just like, wow, that ball part is stupid. Ball part's so dumb. Yeah, no, everything else was very, very fun. Oh, there was one blue orb at like 90-something. It was like, there was like blue pad to pink orb to blue orb, and you have to like go past a full spike on the ground. Maybe make that like one of the 2/3 spikes instead of a full spike, but that's just, I don't know. I thought that was kind of a brutal timing for the end of the level. I fluked it, luckily, but I very well could have died there. Yeah, I don't know. Cool, solid IDL level, potentially a little underrated. I found this harder than something like Midnight Melancholy, but I also think Midnight Melancholy is massively overrated, so... I mean, I don't know. Well, my ideal opinions are a fucking mess. I think high is like high main list, but it's legacy, so whatever are you gonna do? Yeah, but solid level. I'd recommend checking it out if it looks like something you're interested in. If you liked Firepower, you'll probably also like this, because it's very similar kind of gameplay style in a lot of ways. Just very fast-paced. If you like Chroma, I could see you loving this level. Yeah, no, good stuff. Alright, I'm gonna cut the recording here now. Bye.